Good evening. Hi, everyone. Wow. Oh my gosh. You too? Hi. So, I'm going to try really hard today to stay calm, but admittedly, I am very overstimulated. um, oh man, for the longest time, I have been, you know, the only real word I can use is stalking. I have been stalking the Twitter page, Book of VTubers. Since I first started streaming, there was nothing I wanted more than to officially be recognized, and holy, I'm in it. And my phone has been going crazy, and I felt so bad that I can't respond to people on Twitter yet because I had to set up my stream. So I'm overstimulated. I I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb just so I could focus on getting everything ready for today, because I think we're finishing Esoteric Ebb, which is another thing that I'm just, oh gosh, guys, it's crazy right now. um so I don't know if today's last episode of Esoteric Ebb, but I think it could be. But hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. Hi Snuffles, hi Moo Moo, hi Gally, hi Mando. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how prompt you guys are. I feel so special. But with all of that said, if not 10 plus hour stream, I might go over tonight if I think that we're close to finishing. And then that way on Thursday, we will be moving to Phoenix Right. So, we'll see how it goes today. If I feel like there's still a significant amount of stuff to go through, then maybe I'll continue Esoteric Ebb on Thursday and finish it then. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just see what happens the next few hours. And with that, I should probably, first of all, open the game. Uh-oh. It's not responding. Please respond. I have shown you my OBS. Please respond. There we go. Oh, come on, OBS. Come on, come on. There we go. Remy, hi. Thank you for lurking. I hope you enjoy your time here. So day 6, when we entered into that one realm, I guess, inside of the pillar, it was like midnight of day 4, sort of early wee hours in the morning of day 5. And so I guess we were in the pillar for so long that it immediately spits you out to day 6. That's crazy. So let's see what it has to say for our recap. Oh, it looks like there's no new recap. It's the same old one, but it's almost time. We're nearing the end. Last time you found Meriadoc, the star witness you've been looking for all campaign. He told you about this invisible smoking person who entered into the pillar. As crazy as it sounds, you're certain. You need to follow. You need to find a way into the pillar of yore. Alright, so we are here, and we're on election day, and all we have left to do is talk to everyone and vote. I need to calm down. We're just getting started. I need to chill. Seems slower today. I wonder if I... Oh no, there it goes. So far we have spoken to Lady Sageleaf. It was also recommended that we talk to Lord Darrow, but I kind of want to just talk to everyone in the garden first so I don't forget. who I did and did not talk to. So, here's our talkative dwarf. Is this the guy who went on that huge rant over by the docks? I think he might be. The dwarf ignores you and whispers to the goblins. The storm calls to us. That's intriguing. Here we have our good friend. Brr. See? Brr. So, what can we infer about him? He is a ranger. What a good guy. Brr. The vibrations he gives off is his language. With magic, you could communicate better. This is a scout of the deeper crevices of the earth, a creature set to keep an eye on the horrors of the icy rage. Again, brr. Perhaps a future ambassador of his people. Treat him with respect. I mean, I always do, but you know. Hi, brr. Brr waves his staff around the grass, causing little flowers to sprout. When he notices you, he tips his cap. Snell makes sure to keep a healthy distance from the conversation. This is our best friend, Snell, and he has a fear of mushrooms. I don't know why. He just does. Which you understand, his fear of mushrooms runs deep. It is tragic, really. Cleric. They learned our language. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tyrant. How are you? Wow, okay, so I am very impressed that they learned how to speak our language in a way, but I don't know if this is the way I want to convey that, I guess, feat. Doing good? Hope you're well. I'm very well. Thank you so much. I'm very excited. Today's going to be a great day. So let's see. You know, Snell, you should come over here. Let's do some exposure training. What's that? Exposure training? Yeah. It's when you spend time around things you're afraid of in order to get used to them. Sounds dumb. What if you're scared, completely rationally scared of giant badgers? Are you supposed to go dive into their nests just to see how many meters of intestines they're able to rip out before you get rid of your fear? Are you planning on ripping out my companion's intestines? I have no interest in that. He says he's not interested in that. How am I doing today, Sheepie? I am too excited. I need to calm down. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. There's so many good things happening today. I'm over the moon, but I am overstimulated. I need to chill. I can hear you. No offense, Mr. Burr. I'm just really not a mushroom kind of guy. That's okay. I really don't mind. I bet if you want to try that exposure technique later, I bet Ness would love to get close to you. Oh, guys, that's Ness right there. That's Ness. Right there. Oh, I can't zoom in. I just tried to zoom. Okay. Despite the distance, you both hear and see the goblin shudder. I'll think about it. So polite. Anyhow, hello. Nice to see you up here. Yes, it has been a very long time. Snuffles. And not nearly as bad as I remembered. Potentially it's simply because the weather is quite good on this day. But we will see. I probably won't stay too long. You checking out the election? I am. It is very interesting. Reminds me a lot of the hive-minded people I've interacted with over the years. For the people to sway the course of the colony, it seems like wisdom, though it could backfire, depending on the general level of intelligence and individual wisdom of the people. Yeah, that's true. The mushroom speaks true. People are way too stupid to handle democracy. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that. You must believe in people. Liberty for all. Hmm. This has been a reoccurring option throughout the game to be like, oh, well, I'm apolitical, so I have no opinion of this. Even if it wasn't a political thing, that was an answer to be like, oh, sorry, I cannot contribute an idea. I'm apolitical. Oh, I believe in us as a collective. Belief is good, I think. He nods. It is interesting to talk about this. Lots of people here seem to know about democracy. Thank you for sharing. I hope to see you around. You as well, cleric. You appear to be a great person among your people. I wish you and your followers well. He speaks as if you are a god yourself. That's not possible. Ever. Thanks, strength. You do deserve followers. Obviously. Speaking of hive mind, I want to talk to the little ant living inside of our head. And I'm not being metaphorical. I want to talk to the cranium ant. Yo! Hi, ant. I'll stick around for a bit longer if that's alright. This election thing is looking way cool. So many people thinking about, so much stuff. I wonder what I should vote for. Yeah, you think about that, buddy. It better be me. It's so hot here. Oh no. How hot is it where you are, Gally? I mean, don't dox yourself, but just, general temperature range. I need to play this game at some point. There's so much that. Yes, here's the thing about this game. It's not just playing it once. You'll want to play it like so many different times because there's different like builds that you can do. You can be, for example, I'm very intelligence based, but if I went like strength charisma, it would be a completely different game. Hive mind, does a hive mind like jazz? Oh my gosh. Hi, Cinnamon, first of all. Second of all, you cannot come in here and just say you like jazz to a hive. No, oh my gosh. I think one of the best things is my mod is French. He doesn't know a lot of like American, English, British sorts of media because he grew up watching French stuff. So he's never even heard of a B movie. So I had to explain because I wanted to show him a meme. And oh my gosh. You try explaining to someone the premise of a B movie. It's not easy. It was in the 90s for you with high humidity. Ugh. No. Here we have Ness Vicala. We call her Ness. And what I can perceive about her is she is focused on her she unbothered, moisturized, happy, in her lane. She is focused on her work, but she does not seek strife. She will not help you if you do not pose a threat. Oh, she will help you if you do not pose a threat. I can't read today. What am I doing? You see the elf conversing with the giant central tree of Tolstad, her words clearly articulated. Oh, she's speaking with the Bracken. Okay. Oh, my lord, do not fret. They do not wish you any harm. They are voting. It is called democracy. She is speaking quite clearly. The leaves on the tree rustle, and the elf chuckles. Yes, it is quite silly, isn't it? Oh, cleric! I am just having a chat here with Lord Pooh. I didn't name him. Don't make fun of me. I didn't name him. That's his name. Hello, Nessun. Hello, Lord Pooh. The leaves rustle again, and the elf translates. He says hello. A branch sways in the wind. In a minute now, we have to be polite first. The cleric is a great hero in this city. What did he say? Nothing, cleric. She chuckles, creepily. I mean, she did admit that she was leading him on in our last session. So, I don't even want to think about. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Sky. Just want to stop by and say hi before bed. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Well, I hope you have a very pleasant night. I hope you're nice and cozy. I hope the weather is pleasant and that your pillow is cool. I've been meaning to see how it went for you, actually, with your little trip. She means our trip inside of the Pillar of Yore. Yes, that trip. Lord Pooh here saw it all. He sees most things around here, in fact. So, he is interested too, aren't you, Min and Poonie? Much better, thanks you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Sky. Cookie, hi. Hi. Let's see. You know, it did go well. It went well. I almost died, but that's usually how it goes with most things. Snell listens to your description intently. Interesting. Communion with primal strings and our little Vatar makes it clear the disturbance of the tea shop has been calmed as well. Oh, you should feel proud, cleric. That is an accomplishment. Snell did a lot of the lifting. Oh, did he now? I mean, yeah. Maybe we should leave these two lovebirds to their action, your companion mutters behind you. He stands quite a bit away, as per usual. Yes, perhaps we should. Although, first I should speak with you about a certain topic. Druidism, cleric. That is a true path to walk. That is folly. Hi, hero. Guess who breaks his record on sleep deprived? 10 a.m. and I'm still awake. Oh no. Well, have you ever considered, warm milk? And if it doesn't work, then you just get another glass of warm milk and another and another. It could probably just heat up like a whole pint. Maybe? Thoughts? Considerations? But I do hope you get some sleep. Sleep is important. Genius. Do not listen to this primal balance idiocy. Consider means think, and I don't think. Isn't it the definition of insanity, trying something again and expecting different results? Well, you see, it's technically something different because it's, oh, I tried 1 glass of milk, but I didn't try 2 glasses of milk. See, technically. What about it? It has no real foothold in Norvik, but we have a monthly meetup in various parks around the city. If you wish to partake in the next one, you have my official invitation. Oh, you might be lactose intolerant? It's like Russian roulette. Well, what are the odds, right? Don't take me gambling. Sometimes it's fine, but sometimes... Oh gosh. For me, it's like certain foods are okay and some are not. Like for some reason, whipped cream, it like makes my throat itchy. I don't know why. Gosh. So for the official invitation, I'm not really a druid, but I want to be polite to her, so I'll just... Yeah, I'd love to join. Nature's awesome. Wonderful. I'll be sure they get enough fika for all of us. What is fika? It's a dwarven term for tea and cookies or something else sweet. Oh, yes. Usually used to take a break during work, to the dismay of employers everywhere. Yes. We usually discuss primal incidents, how to keep our parks and below areas safe from expansion, and so on. Man, nature is awesome, huh? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'm sure they would be interested in hearing about the tea shop. Some people expressed concern over if it was primal or elemental related. I'll be glad to see you there, cleric. And I hope you two enjoy the selection day. You have earned it. She smiles. Oh, am I tracking? Is being silly. There we go. Snell clears his throat and looks awkward. Time to go then, cleric. He is standing quite a bit away from Nessun, as always. I don't want to put him on the spot in front of people, but maybe this is the only way to find out. Alright. Snell, why are you so scared of mushrooms? Where does it come from? Not scared. It is a rational aversion. Nessun chuckles. A deep chuckle. You could probably dig a bit here. Okay, guys. I was worried that we wouldn't have a roll check for today, but you do have to go one at a time. It does go on a cooldown after each person does it. However, would the first person like to type exclamation point roll to see if they can get a 13 or higher? Preach, Snell. So rational. Rational fear of mushrooms. I'm not so certain. Our first roll of the day. Tyrant, you got a 20. Oh my gosh. And that notification means that it's off of cooldown now and the next person can roll. Cinnamon, that's not a 13. Oh, Nendo, you might have to try once more. It looks like it wasn't quite off of cooldown just yet. And it might ask you to type a different message because it thinks that you're spamming. So just throw out an emote and then exclamation point roll again. There we go. That's how it's done. Oh my gosh. All right, off cooldown. Does anyone else want to give it a roll? See if they can find out why Snell is, rationally avert. How would I phrase it in a sentence? I guess just avoiding mushrooms. So rigged. Is it rigged, Cinnamon? Is it? Did someone maybe not treat their dice very well today? This could be them, acting out. Dice is weighted. Alright, if there's no other rollers, I think it might be my turn. Alright, Snell. We've been through thick and thin. Oh, there we go. Just push for it. He'll break. Come on, you can tell me after everything we've been through. The goblin rubs his eyes. Fine, okay. He turns to face Nessun. It's not because of you, first of all, even if I'm sure you'd gladly take the credit. Of course. She smiles creepily, her eyes half glazed over. It's a bit of a cliche, but I fell into a mushroom patch as a kid during the garden expansion. The spores got in my mouth and my eyes. It was awful. It took weeks for the icky feeling to disappear. He shudders. So excuse me if I'm a little bit standoffish, okay? Stakkar's smell. Stakkars, a dwarven term translating into something like poor little one or woe be unto thee. Wow. That's so funny, it's almost sad. Do we want to show him empathy? He's our boy. I want to show him empathy. I'm sorry that happened to you, Stakkars now. He groans. Don't call me that. I heard the halfways had trouble early on in the expansion process. Lots of little incidents like that. But I can promise you, mushrooms are not so bad as they seem. If handled properly and not used to trap little goblin children, they are quite lovely fungi. Sure, I get that. But I'm still going to stand back, if that's okay. Of course, Snow. Just let me know if you change your mind later. I'm always available for a hug. Right. He looks extremely uncomfortable. Nice. Real fun guy. Hey. It's too early for puns, isn't it? We're here for less than half an hour. We're already starting with the puns? Who am I kidding? It's never too early. Go on then. Stakkar, Snow. Tell Lord Pooh thank you for the cash. Some good stuff in there. The tree rustles. He understands you, and he tells you, Pooh, you can't say that. She slaps the trunk. I apologize on his behalf. I don't know what he said. I just shrug. I don't know. She leans in and whispers to you. I will calm him down. Sorry about this. Sure. Yeah, good. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Alright, well, I think we've talked to everyone here in the garden. So I think now we need to find Lord Darrow. So let's get to it. Running past a lot of people here. I'm gonna have to come back for them all. I still don't know who that dude is. Who are you? You're so tall. Who are you? I don't even know some of these people. Oh, elections, how joyous. Yeah, I bet. Oh. Another sending. Oh no, my boss. You stop. Another ominous feeling. Not another assassin, right? No, it's a familiar feeling once more. It is... Yeah, okay, I'll receive the message. Hello, Rang! My name is Ragan. Motherfucker. Patriarch Eakscraft. I'm sending you because I saw you appear in my divination orb, also known as a crystal ball. Your skull rattles hard. You popped out of existence for a while. I figured you got swallowed by the same esoteric event that caused the tea shop. Well done making it back. Proud of you. Message cuts off. Now you may reply. if you believe that to be in any way a worthwhile activity. Oh my gosh. Night, hi. Night raid for Sheepie the star. Oh my gosh. Guys, welcome. Hi. Oh, hi, how are you? I'm doing very well. I'm having such a chaotic day. I'm so overstimulated. So I'm trying very hard to calm myself down, but I'm so happy to see you guys. um, if you guys have not seen him play, hold on. I have to do a proper shout out here, but my brain is lagging. There we go. Knight has some of the most chill content, in my opinion. It's not so much that like I don't think he's necessarily aiming to do chill, but I just feel very chill. I always feel very comfortable in his streams. So I highly recommend. What were you playing? Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, I've never played Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, I appreciate. Oh, this raid is lucky my other half isn't here. What happened? Why did I get overstimulated? I got followed on Twitter by the Book of VTubers, which is a very, very big, momentous occasion. So, I have a lot of replies to make on Twitter after my stream tonight of just thanking people for, the recognition. I've gotten a lot of love today, so I feel very, it's been a lot. Oh, well, for anyone who doesn't know me, hi, I'm Sheepie. I play mystery and detective games blind, and today, I think we're finishing Esoteric Ebb. I think. I don't know, I'm playing it blind. Love the love. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I really enjoy sitting in on your streams. Sometimes, I'm sure you've noticed, I tend to lurk a lot. I don't always say hi, but I've been there. Thank you so much for the follow, Axel. If Kaido followed you, ban him and don't tell him I say that. Lurkers are cool, big fan. Aww. Because I thought it would be funny. I'll consider it, Hero. I'll consider it. So yeah, our boss is currently sending us a message, which in D&D means that they're able to talk in your head. Consider it like he's texting me, but instead of a text, it's a message in my head. He only gets 50 words. He's not very good at counting the words, and he calls me Rang when my name is Ragan. He doesn't even know my name. He's my boss. Great. It's B-mail? Brain mail. That's smart. That's good, Cinnamon. I like that. So he has congratulated me on not dying, which, don't look at the death counter. I might have, but I have a soothing. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you. There are so many words. Yes, I have so many options to choose from here. So, what do I want to tell my boss? Everything's handled. The election is safe. Okay. I've traversed the beyond and faced every demon in the back of my skull. Lord Gorm. I met with our god. Also true, I did meet God. Hi, Milk. How are you? I can only read 2 sentences. Am I still enjoying? I am. Yes. I am probably gonna play some off stream as well, just because I really want to see what another playstyle would be like. Did you know Kaido made this game? I didn't know that Kaido was Chris Bodegard. Is it Bodegard? I think is his last name. But I know its first name is Chris. Well, been better. Oh, came to believe, so I feel better. Well, I hope your day goes better. I hope that you have a nice, cozy time here. We are currently trying to persuade people to vote for us to be their god wizard king, but my boss is interrupting, as usual. Also, Knight, if you need to rest after your stream, I know that you stream for like a really long duration. I mean, compared to what I can do. So I completely understand if you need to go lurk, go take care of some stuff. Please feel free to rest and take care of yourself. Oh no, Hero, have you found a new Kaido? A new Kaido to play with? God and Wizard? Wad Gwizard? Oh my gosh. No, I think that this answer is fair. Patriarch, I have a lot to report. It's a bit complicated, but I will get to you as soon as I have voted in the election. That seems fair. I do need to get some food, I'll get in bed. No worries, take your time. God, Wizard King, yeah. It sort of reminds me of, I don't know if anyone's seen Full Metal Alchemist. What's that one character's name? Isn't it like King? No, it's like Fuhrer King. God Fuhrer King? Is that the full name? There's a character whose name is King and his position is Fuhrer, but I think it's like an ultimate Fuhrer, so it's like a God Fuhrer King is like his actual full title or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, King Bradley. But I think the full title with like his president. Is he president? President Fuhrer King Bradley? Is that the full? I'm not sure. The Patriarch, I have a lot to report. It's been complicated, but I will get to you as soon as I have voted in the election. I believe you! Unfortunately, I am rather busy today. You get another message from him. He's my goat. King was his name? King was his first name. Yes. Fuhrer King Bradley. He's S tier on my book that I wrote. But make sure to swing by the towers tomorrow. I'll book you in, Rang. Sending spell once again cuts out. Yes, Patriarch. A message from the towers? Yep. Cool. Let's keep going, I guess? Yeah. Was that Darrow there? I think that's Darrow. Yeah. There he is. Oh, we technically need to... No way, not a chance, Dad. Alright, interesting. How are you doing today, Lord Darrow? You see Coin Lord Darrow speaking to a brown-haired girl in a dress. By the way, we hate this guy. He is racist against our best friend Snell. Screw him. It is just an application. You know well enough how proud your mother would be if you were accepted, Freydis. I'm not going. And it's not just an application, Dad. For fuck's sake, you pretty much own them. He scoffs. And when exactly did I buy this university? The girl holds out a letter, shaking it in his face. Our name is in the damn pamphlet. Look, he says, actually calmly. It's the best establishment on the coast, sweetie. You could at least visit before you. He then notices you standing there, a bit too late. Oh yes, it's her. Oh yeah, by the way, his daughter, she was an assassin who's trying to kill us. Fun family. The so-called assassin. Cleric. Frey goes wide-eyed, glancing between you and Snell. Anger? Fear? No, her eyes are screaming. Not these effing guys again. Apologies for the swear word. Wisdom. That's wholesome. Sweetheart, we'll continue speaking about this over dinner. Yes, she mutters. She points 2 fingers your way when her dad doesn't notice. A message appears in your mind. Shut your fucking mouth and don't say anything to Dad. After sending the message, she mutters an awkward, "Of course, Dad," before sending you one more message. Please. This is above my pay grade. I do not have the power to repair a shitty family. Let's see. Good luck with your application, young lady. Thanks. We'll talk more tonight, Frey. The girl looks at her father, and to you, then she walks away, rubbing her eyes. The Coin Lord cuts in. Cleric. So this guy's kind of like the political leader right now, and we're doing an election today, so he is now my opponent. We're fighting. Gotta call her Vin Diesel for the family issues. Oh my gosh. He wipes the dad expression from his face and crosses his arms. Good thing you did not get lost in your little planeswalking bout. You must have found proof of your rogue spellcaster, hiding in the beyond, I assume. And you did it while keeping Sageleaf at arm's length. Not the best strategy. He glances at Snell. I know she's not too happy about it.
Huh?
Snell sighs. However, I'm fairly happy with the proceedings still, even with her very official complaints on the books. If you need work in our post-election Norvik, I'm sure I can help find you something stable. I think I literally just forgot to talk to Lady Sageleaf. It's not true, I didn't forget, but in this game, whenever you talk to someone, it passes time. And so, at times, I felt nervous to talk to people because I am playing blind. I have no idea how long it's going to take to solve a crime, solve a mystery. I wasn't sure. You know, I didn't give her updates because I don't have time. I'm a busy, busy cleric. Well, it is what it is. He laughs. Coin Lord adjusts his expensive robe and lifts his head, looking toward the Pillar of Yore. Now, how are you reading if you're playing blind? That's impressive. Well, you see, I have very good glasses. I'm just kidding. Now, your esoteric excursion. What did you find out there? The root cause was handled, I hope? I went into the beyond and fixed your problem. You don't need to know anything more. He stares at you for a few seconds before letting out a great big sigh. Fine. I don't have time for this. If anything here comes back to bite me, I'll hold you personally responsible. Just remember that. I don't care. You know what? I'm inclined to agree. Let this esoteric bullshit be put behind us. Love how they have to state it's an expensive robe. Hi, Ice. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Aw, thank you so much, Riku. Welcome in. Ice. Oi, oi, oi. 101. Where's the Dalmatians? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But you don't have to do that. My gosh. You always do this. Gotta boot Sky to rank 2. Oh my gosh. That's not even fair. The poor girl is sleeping. Defenseless. Good. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. The Coin Lord sees more people arriving from the hill, his eyes narrowing. This is the end of our talk. Yeah, good. Get out of here. As you might imagine, I'm quite busy on a day like this. He starts walking away towards the crowd. Be wise, be vigilant, cleric. His words come across more as a threat than advice, to be honest. Yeah, I imagine. As he disappears up Tolstad, Snell lets out a groan. What an asshole. A massive, sneaky asshole. The biggest on Tolstad. Absolutely enormous. Gaping, if you will. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Right, so now that we've guys, the last time someone was up there, it was a vision of a woman who is already dead. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You have to let me in. You have to. She's up there. She died and she's there. How do I... It's her! That's the dead elf. How do I can't reach that from here. Yeah, of course. How do I... Let me in. Let me in. Why are you dancing like that? Servants, you hear them talking about how much of a dick Darrow is. But seriously, what is he doing? Demokratische to... I can't, sorry. That was way too much in the language I don't speak. I really want the main character to just shout out loud, damn it, my name's not Cleric. No, I've been going around telling everyone, you can call me the Cleric. And they're like, oh, okay, sure. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the Cleric. That elf, yes. So, there was... I don't want to spoil too much because someone might want to play the game. I believe the game is still currently on sale if anyone is interested in playing. There was an explosion in the tea shop, and a body was found inside of an elf. But after the explosion happened, I also spoke to that same elf. So I had a vision of her, and she's over there again. I'm assuming it's another vision, but I'm not really sure what's going on. It's going to be real confusing if you meet another cleric. Yeah. There have been rumors of a retired cleric, but I haven't met him. And I'm sure that I will just assert I am the cleric of Norvik. Also, this is Edir. I've been trying to ask her out all game. I'm going to try again. As you approach the angel, she turns to face you in the air, her glorious, radiant aura enveloping your soul. Snell gives her a nod. I'll be over there if you need me. Just be Eric, and the other guy can be Cleric. Then he scurries away. Edir turns her face, facing your general direction. The crowds are filling the streets. Voices cast for the future. Among all mortal behavior, it is this I treasure the most. Your incessant need to be heard. Yeah, hi, Edir. She stares at you with her many, many eyes. Mortals are certainly interesting creatures. You have an interesting viewpoint, Angel. I do. Oh, one more thing, Edir. What are you voting for? Her telepathic voice is silent for a bit. Then she answers, I do not know. Didn't think angels would be so indecisive. She holds out a hand in front of her face. I have decided to be a bit more human. For this day only. For many eyes look to the sky. We will see what fate brings. Chaos. I still like Oh my gosh, that is a very old chant. Wow. Why should she just be floating? She is a celestial. but she has broken wings, I believe. So enough to float, but not really enough to be a true celestial. She's sort of like a fallen celestial, I believe, if I remember well enough. How interesting. Her heart is gleaming and good, perhaps even green. You bow your head and leave. And Snell comes back. Let me in. I want to talk to the dead elf. Dang it. There's still a guy sweeping that roof. He's been cleaning that roof for a full week. How dirty can one roof be? Is this Pencilwing, I believe, is his name? Raxo, Pencilwing. Here we are. Election day at last. The little devil shows you a fiendish grin. You ready to vote, cleric? Oh, you know it. Figured. He glances at the windows. There's still time, though. No need to rush it. So many interesting people coming out here today. Plus, I'm sure you've got a ton of stuff to catch up on. Heard you were MIA for some time there. The devil chuckles. Just cleric business. Of course. Now me, I'm getting brushed up on some stuff myself. These post-election months will be big business for me. Even if the nationalists lose? Especially in that case. My professional estimation is this: the nationalists will enter into a union with the Free Striders. Then the city will face a massive amount of paperwork. We're talking rewritings of base laws, designing new company structures, trade agreements, citizenship documents. By the way, chat, this devil is a lawyer. So that's why he is excited for all this paperwork. You know, as a lawyer would be. He rubs his little claws together. Stereotype. It's good business. So much work. I love it. I can't say that. That's racist against devils. Best devotion get you a guy like, oh, from when Snell came back running over? Oh my gosh, Snell is 10 out of 10 peak companion. 100%. Lawyers usually not devils, you know? I haven't met another lawyer in this game, so I really couldn't guess, you know? You will profit from the chaos. Sure. I mean, yeah. Not like this wasn't expected. It's a long time coming. I've obviously got a tight deal with Darrow, so wherever he goes, I tend to follow. What is your deal with Darrow? Oh, it's just an informal thing. He helps me, I help him. Started a while back, when he was getting started. I am pretty good at finding loopholes, and he's the kind of guy who loves to stick a finger in them. That sounds awful. Ew. Ew. No, not in a weird way. The devil is lawful evil. Who would have thought? Hope you have a lovely election day. You too, cleric. Think carefully and then vote. You can make all the difference in the world. His eyes gleam with sarcasm. Good day, Braxo. You little shit. Who are you? Two greased up goblins discussing what? Plans. Greased up and discussing plans? I was just thinking Darrow sounds like a river name. River Barrow came to me. I have no idea where River Barrow is. That's a new one for me. What a way to spend an afternoon, greased up, making plans. I promise you, dude, it's a classic. Greased up gobros can't go wrong. What the hell? full of grease. You can smell it even from here. What are you two doing? Wild. Hi, Snore. Snore, Appledent. Hello. Cleric. He sniffs a few times and gives a half-enthusiastic wave. So, have you managed to get anything out of that forward yet? Or the ghost chat? I've only begun to dive into its meaning. We have this new wacky categorization that I can't wrap my mind around. It does not appear to be directly linked with any of the other mental mapping tools we've developed before or after his death. My reading is, it is almost like a bullshit divination, you know? Not even the esoteric kind, the scammy kind. Interesting. The Barrow is the second longest river in Ireland after the Shannon. Oh. I never knew that. Also, it looks like we are approaching an ad break soon. This does not always work, but I have written out some instructions on how you might be able to keep watching through the ads. If you see me go into that tiny little corner above the chat, there should be a button to pop out my window, and you'd be able to turn up the volume and continue watching. I've been told that it doesn't always work on Chrome. I'm not sure, but hopefully this can help a little. Like an ancient theory of elements, or the humors. Which one of the six are you? Are you body or are you intellect? Step right up. Not a huge fan. Though I might just be a bit biased considering his obvious anti-halfling rhetoric. Oh. So here's the thing. This dead philosopher has sort of nailed the exact concept that we have been facing all game, is that our 6 different strengths or traits have been talking to us. And that was the theory, was that we have these 6 different categories. And now we're sort of introducing that to this scholar, and he's like, oh, it's a scam. That doesn't, it's just, personality quiz on, like, what was that one website, like Quizlet or something? I don't know. But it's true. There are 6 categories, so let's help him out. I think it's genius. 6 categories, each used in a way to map out who you are as a person. We actually have something similar, except all actually developed through proper science. It's the 5 personality traits. 5. Though even Cividix would have had that data in his days, so I'm not sure what to make of this. In time, truth will be unveiled, and so on. Okay, see you around. So, let's start talking to some of these other people here. Let's see. In fact, since we're already in an ad break, let me go ahead and grab some water, and I'll be right back. I highly recommend that you guys grab some water too. Take a little stretch. It's important. It's good for you. Grab a snack, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. I'm back. It did not take me very long to get a water. Did anyone else get a water? Or a snack? Or something? I remain partial to Aristotle and philosophy. I am not convinced. Fair. They are blocking the way. Even are you? Who are you? Is that not Viskin? Viskin has a long yellow cape. You, we, maybe. Hi. Takya-cha. Butsaj irsin bainau. Chini tikaya marneg. Kovjiv sonsun shu. I am so sorry. I have no idea what I'm saying. Enbid ik savgui bena. Karaj baga shig. Primordial. She is greeting you and talking about being occupied. Oops. You're not having a stroke. Don't worry. I don't think you understand me right now, do you? She has a translator and it's on the fritz. I think that's what's happening. Something tells me that's not English. No, I think she doesn't even know that it's not working. She taps her hands together with a sigh. Wait a few seconds. She waves her hand. Yes? Yes? Now? Yeah? Great. Sorry, tongues must have ran out. Great to see you again, my big spender of a customer. Now, thanks to you, my supply is entirely dry. The last verse went to some election enjoyers here. How much did you spend? Let's think about what I've bought. Lots of random stuff, clearly. She bows her head to the ground. Thank you very much for your patronage, my dear warrior. Do you know what a deck of many things is? Of course, classic. Lots of those mythical tales floating around from the Fate era, I think? They're all lost to time now, they say, but I've heard rumors of one or two hidden in some private collection. Yeah, I have it right here. She recoils as you hold it forth. Please, I do not wish to get close to such magic. Perhaps later I shall find you. Did you guys hear that? What? My phone, SIRI, was listening to me. Don't know why. She startled me. She just randomly goes, okay. I'll have to check that later and see what in the world I even said to her. Perhaps later I shall find you and ask what you plan to do with that. Unless you wish me to hook you up with a buyer, though I'll be surprised if you find one in these times. You heard something? That's so funny. The fade haircut has its own era. Oh my gosh, the fade era. That's good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that was my phone. She was saying, okay. She misses you, chat. I'll be surprised if you find one in these times. Maybe. We'll see. And so on. An understandable reaction. Enjoy your time in Norbik. This is by far the greasiest game I've ever seen played. I've seen some greasy games. Gosh. Oh, wow. Hi, Cerise. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the raid. Here, let me go ahead and shout out. Hey, Cerise. There we go. What were you playing? Final Fantasy. Oh. I brought friends. Thank you, Gally. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. Nice to meet you all. My name is Sheepie. I play mystery and detective games blind, and I think we are wrapping up the end of this game. We're currently on election day, and I am trying to convince everyone to vote for me as their god wizard king. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Did you have a nice stream? So, that one is the MMO one. Is that correct? Because it says online, so I'm assuming that's the MMO one. The numbers, there's so many of them. Yes, okay. Take care of my very sleepy community. Absolutely. I'm logging in as we speak. Oh, wow. I heard you're comfy cozy. I do try to be. Thank you. But yeah, if you need to, raid and run and go take care of yourself, please do. Make sure to get enough water, food, and rest. Very important stuff. But we are just here. We're just chatting with some people. We're just seeing how they feel before they go and elect. Is this vote manipulation? Perhaps. I run content with my community and I'm going through MSQ on stream. MSQ. MSQ. I don't think I know that. Someone will have to explain to me. Oh, main story quest. Oh, I see. Oh, fun. Fantasy MMO. I played like a little bit of it during COVID, but I didn't really get very far because I was playing alone. I may or may not have played Aram's the first hour stream while I was lurking. Oh my gosh. Did you win? Let me see. So, this is awkward for anyone new joining. This is a girl that I have a date with, so I'm probably going to be cringe in a moment. Ironically, it is not the final fantasy game. That is sort of the irony, isn't it? There's so many of them. That's why I never know which one is the MMO if someone doesn't say online after. There's so many Roman numerals now that I'm like, wait, which one is this? Hold on. Focus our attention on the grease. No reason to cast that, see? Watch me. No reason to cast. 14 is a big MMO, but I think there's 2. Oh no. That means I have another one to track. Well, shoot. Oh, Fantasy 11 and 14 are the MMOs. See, I kind of started to lose track after 10. I played 10. I loved it. And then my life got very busy. And so, you know how once you like stop following something as closely, like if you drop the Pokemon games after a certain generation, and then the new Pokemon come out and you're like, oh, who is this little guy? I don't know him. I could name all of the first gen blind, but show me this guy. I don't know him. It kind of felt like that way for Final Fantasy for me. After I played 10 and I got busy, I was like, wait, we're on 14? It's an MMO? Where am I? I played 13 for a bit, but never got into it. See, I don't even know what 13 is. I'll have to do more research later. Now that I'm back to playing games again. Alright, chat, let's be cringe. Let's go talk to Vera. Cleric. Isn't it a lovely day for an election? You sound happy. How could I not? Years of effort, all for this. The revolution aims at the liberty of all folk around the coast, and if recent polls are to be believed, it appears we've succeeded in that goal for Norvik. Let's wait until we see the results, because, your party is kind of like my leading opponent, and I'm kind of like solo, independent wizard who just wants to be super powerful. A little let's just wait. A wise statement. From what I hear, Free Striders will most likely form a coalition with the Nationalists, bonded through compromise and prosperity for all. It's beautiful to see. What about the Party of Magic? Old Man Praxis Party. I don't think they ever got over the minimum last poll. It's around 2-3% though, so who knows? I'm still guessing he used some charms to get those votes, she says with a glint in her eye. The minimum is 5. Prax is a washed-up fool either way. If you took over, it would have gone differently. It would have gone differently? Was I supposed to file? Did I not register as a valid oh no. Oh no. I guess we'll see. All right. Ideally we vote for me. Did I forget to do the paperwork? I might have forgotten to do the paperwork. It will be interesting to see. It sure will. She takes a deep breath. I must say I was quite surprised by how you handled that surprise meeting with the ambassador. Good surprised or bad surprised? Oh, good. For sure. We've been having some trouble dealing with their insane demands for months leading up to the election. Obviously, we don't have too much skin in the game when it comes to halflings here, but if we were to start fully supporting deportations and blockades, there would be an insane backlash in raids. And just as you said to the ambassador, there would be massive backlash to the Horde as well. I just wanted to help you out. It looked like a shitty situation. Well, thank you. It sure was. Outer, hi! How are you tonight? I can tell you the ambassador already sent over a lessened list of demands for the AEFAs. It's not amazing, but something we can at least work on. Oh my god. Oh my god, hi DK. Holy. I'm getting spoiled today. Hold on. Mr. Dropkick. There we go. You're playing 007. Oh my gosh. How's it going tonight? I have been very overstimulated tonight. I don't know what I've done today to receive so much love, but I feel so genuinely spoiled today. Hi, Erky. Oh my gosh. Well, hi. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Sheepie, and I play mystery and detective games blind. And we are kind of nearing the end of this game. I'm currently trying to convince everyone to vote for me to be their next god, wizard, king, because I'm a super powerful cleric wizard, you know. And I'm trying to date a woman. So, you know, cleric has to do what a cleric has to do. How was 007? Must be terrible at his job. That's an awful score. You know, I actually was able to sit in on a 007 stream before. It was actually very fun. That redeem where someone forces you to speak in Spanish is so... I don't know why, but it like tickled a nice part of my brain to hear. It's going well, getting deep into the story. Oh, okay, so the reason why I can play things blind is because I know nothing. So I've never seen any James Bond movie or played any James Bond game. So you'll have to tell me, is this story like unique to the game, or is it a story based off of the movie? My mods and followers love to see me speak Spanish. It's really nice to see, yeah. Oh my gosh. Remy, hi. Oh my gosh, it's a new story. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, let's shout out Remy here. Remy, our cute little goose. You're also playing Final Fantasy. Oh, Final Fantasy 8. Okay. bustling in here today. I know, I feel so spoiled. Oh my gosh. Hi. You're so sweet. Welcome in, everyone. Um, for those who don't know me, hi, I'm Sheepie. I play mystery and detective games, and this is my 4th raid today. Oh my god. Wow. I feel genuinely and truly honored. Thank you so much. How are you enjoying Final Fantasy? You just started to play through. Oh, okay. I see. I remember I saw your stream starting as I was like preparing things for my stream, and I kind of like peeked into it a little bit. And you were just at like the character naming scene, so yeah, it does make sense that you were starting. So, um, but I wasn't really able to stay. I'm so sorry. But was it fun? Did you have a nice start? Oh, okay. Calm down, Sheepie. Calm down. Oh my gosh. So yes, we are playing Esoteric Ebb. We are a city-assigned cleric. It's sort of like a D&D-ish setting. We'll try it as rough. Yes, it's fun. Good. That's the whole goal of all of this. Not just like gaming, but also streaming. It's just having fun. Really good game. Definitely recommend. Okay. I've only played a few Final Fantasy games here and there. I think the one I played the most was 10. I played a lot of 9 as well, but I didn't finish 9. I wanted to, but I ran out of time. Based on the current trend of raids, you are officially a Final Fantasy gamer. Well, I play very little Final Fantasy for a Final Fantasy streamer. I need to fix that. I'm poorly representing my community if that's the case. Oh my gosh. Esoteric Ebb was the Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy by proxy, yeah. I mean, there are classes. So in Esoteric Ebb, like in D&D, you have a character sheet. You choose your stats. You know, if you want strength, dexterity, intelligence, endurance. No, what's it called? Constitution. Yeah, and these sort of help define your secondary class in Esoteric Ebb. We are, of course, the cleric. But if you have high intelligence like me, you're also a wizard. Or if you have high wisdom, you're a druid. So, you know, classes. That could be a thing. It seemed like a good place to chill, but I gotta go. Jeepy. Aw, I hope you rest well. Thank you so much for the raid. Please make sure that you're drinking enough water as well. It's important. To play Final Fantasy games now. I don't make the rules, I just read them. Oh, you know, I might play it off stream. I might start posting some stuff in the Discord. You might see me just randomly posting some Final Fantasy stuff now. But thank you so much, Remy. I hope you rest well. And DK, you as well. If you still need to go and rest, please do. But sleep, people keep telling me I need it, but I don't know, man. You know, I went with so little sleep for so long, and I can tell you firsthand, sleep is important for your health. So important for your health. I need to replay 8 and 9. I've never played 7. I want to. Don't yell at me. I want to play 7. I just never... Oh, there's so much I have to do. So, let's talk to our prospective date. This lovely... I believe she's an orc. I think. Yeah, she's an orc, right? Not judging. Thank you, Amanda. This is the only woman who has agreed to go on a date with us. I don't know what that says about her or what that says about us, but she is the only woman. So, let's see. How am I following you? Well, hi, welcome. I don't know about following. If you're already subscribed, it's possible that when someone gave out a gift donation of a subscription, if I have all of the people who regularly watch me already have a subscription, Twitch will then give out a subscription to whoever they think would like my content. I'm not sub though. Oh, then yeah. I don't know, but hi. Welcome. We're just finishing up Esoteric Ebb today. So let's see here. It's not amazing, but it's something we can work on. She has this political affiliation breathing down her neck, and I don't necessarily agree with him, but she and I have different political stances in general. Your voice kind of smooth. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. It's good that you're happy. Oh, I am. I am. And I'll see you on that date of ours in a few days, she says, changing the subject. I'm thinking a nice dinner at the Flip. I'll let you know the details. She's taking charge. Okay. Gotta love those unstable political alliances and such. She would like it if you took some control here. I'm the man. I should organize the date. Oh, will you now? She crosses her arms. Yes, I will. She stares at you for a few seconds before letting out a chuckle. Fine. Where should we go? It's a surprise. Oh, how mysterious. She laughs. Gonna be lurking, Sheepie. Gotta eat and pack up for my work trip tomorrow. Work trip? Enjoy your food. Bon appetit. And I hope you have a fun time on your work trip. Wow, very forward. Well, you see, the first time that we spoke with her, we fumbled. We were losing it. Our charisma was panicking. It did not know what to do. We saw a woman and we started sweating. And then our charisma kicked in and they said, okay. Her, this lady, this orc, she likes someone who is very straightforward. So, since that moment that I sort of learned her a bit better, I have been trying to be very direct with her. Looking forward to it. Now, I've got a lot of things to get to. It's a big day. She grins, her tusks gleaming in the sunlight. Have a lovely election day. Okay, well, I did not make as much of a fool of myself as I thought I would, but speaking of a fool, here is Meriadoc. Hi, Meriadoc. The fancily dressed freestrider strikes a pose as you approach him. He takes a deep whiff of the air and exclaims, "By golly, what a beautiful day for an election." Do I just tell him this? Do I just say it? Is she an orc or an oni? I believe she's an orc. I don't think we have oni in Esoteric Ebb, but we do have an oni in Sheepie TV, but that oni is asleep. Watch this end up like one of those games where we'll be near the end for like 60 more hours. That's my concern. I am gonna stream late today because I think we're gonna finish it, but if it's like late and late and late, I might end and really finish on Thursday. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. Maybe. Let's see. It is a beautiful day for an election. It sure is. He gives you a thumbs up with a goofy grin on his face. He lifts his chin. I've been present at over a dozen first elections across the coast in my lifetime. I've seen the populace embrace the free strider ideal, free trade, democracy, prosperity, liberty for all. You are also a political opponent for me. How do I want to handle this one? Finishing the game part 2. It's too real. And how does Norvik compare? Oh, it's quite the unique beast, I'll tell you. freestylerism is built on such a core concept of freedom that it overcomes cultural barriers with ease, you see. But here in Norvik, it's even grander than usual. It's like a powder keg just waiting to pop off into a wonderful cacophony of prosperity. Maybe powder keg is a poor choice of simile, but still. It's a poor choice of simile because we recently had a tea shop in our town blow up. So, a little too soon. A little too soon, Mariodoc. Can't argue with that. I've been almost finishing Batman Arkham Asylum for 2 years. What? Is that like all the side quests? I remember, when that game first came out, I remember a lot about it. I may or may not have worked at a video game store back at that time. So, yep. Yeah, it is a poor choice of words, it is. He looks up toward the pillar and sighs. Oh, yeah, anyway, did you ever catch that smoking invisible man I mentioned? I'm not gonna tell you. I solved it. It's fine now. Wonderful. I have a friend that's been about to finish Elden Ring for like 3 months now. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. No, I literally just got to the last boss fight like yesterday and put it down again. I mean, that's fair. I think my issue is when I put down a game, I tend to forget like small details, and then I feel like an anxiety almost over like, oh no, I've forgotten something. So, I mean, honestly, kudos to you for being able to stay stable with a project over time, because I cannot. I lose it and I start all over. There is no finishing Elden Ring. It's a myth. Doesn't exist. Wonderful. Very glad you survived the Beyond, at least. Wouldn't be too happy knowing I'd accidentally sent a cleric to his death. He lets out an awkward laugh. I'm gonna laugh even more awkwardly. He gives you a wide smile. I'll be sticking around for a few more days, so we should speak more when there's time. But first, you should place your vote, good fellow. All right, I need to do that. Yes, you do. For liberty, he exclaims, and then lets out a bellowing laugh. But seriously, we should talk more later. I'll find you. He winks. Cool. I'll talk to you later. Weird guy. Ring to old help. Thank you so much, Snuffles. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to stay cool and collected. And oh my gosh, today is not the day for that. Thank you so much, Mr. Snuffles. Today is a day for hype. Today is a day that is very exciting. And I feel so lucky. Thank you so much. Cool and collected? I know, right? Me staying cool and collected? Impossible. I would love some tea right now. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea. Let's just we'll go to the tea shop. No worries, we have a place for that. And oh. Yeah. How would you feel about water? More like fun and distracted. I am very fun and very well. I'm not. I'm having fun, and I'm so flustered. They might have overcooked that last brew. So funny. I don't even know who you are. Rolo Malik. Oh, you're that guy. Oh, you suck so much. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Okay. You find the blonde kid standing with another, much smaller blonde kid. Huh? Hey, look, it's a cleric. Who are you? I'm the cleric, kid. Okay. He's a customer, bro. Oh, well, that's cool. We got clerics at the kiosk. The blonde kid does a half-hearted salute to you. I am a proud defender of the city, just so you know. Okay. Okay. A was my father's name. I'm V. That's so funny. Arn looks at you, then his brother. I'm going to leave now. I like you much better. Hey. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey. The kiosk kid is okay, but his brother is unbearable. Nothing to take the wind out of your sails like an unimpressed teen. Absolutely. Barrels? Empty water barrels, that's what you think. What's inside? Money. That's what they want you to think. You ever see an empty barrel? Dive into it, chat. Trust me, I would never lead you astray. Okay, so, oh, is this Simi? No, it's Alphas. Shoot. Now I'm racist against dwarves. Crap. Sorry. The dwarven foreman crosses his arms when you approach, lifting his eyes to meet your gaze. Mr. Cityman. Hello. I heard of you, walking about all of Tolstad. Did you manage all this mess with the tea shop? More or less. Good. Any case, we've got our duty to fulfill here in the last moments before a new, hopefully green dawn. Hello, music. Oh, okay. That's new. Make sure to put down your vote in a wise way for the future of our city. I agree. For the future of our city. For Norvik. All the dwarves around chant in unison, for Norvik. Here's the thing. If I can't vote for myself, I am voting for his party. But I want to vote for myself. Little crab guy's there. Hi, little crab guy. How you doing? There he is. And that's his best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Romulus. It's the cleric of Norvik come to bless us once again. Oh, and wants to bless come to bless us once again is a hype chest. Oh. Little lobster. Romulus, he survived. An esoteric Ebb he has. It's the cleric of Norvik come to bless us once again. Aren't you just a darn lucky charm of a human, eh? He slaps you on the arm. It hurts. You found those lost mines yet? Nah. Ravognogler. Actually, this looks like it might be either Swedish or Danish, and I know that this is pronounced as boat, so I probably pronounced more of this incorrect. He slams his fist together. The rust monster on his shoulder lets out a screech. You've helped quite a bit, and I've already got a new lead to delve into. So I'm in a good mood, I'll have you know. Then he leans in with a sudden, serious expression. And you're voting green, aren't you? No, sorry. Ha! Stand up for yourself then. Making a bad decision isn't a crime. He laughs and slaps you on the arm again. Well, I mean, I might vote green if I can't vote for myself, but I want to vote for myself. Romulus makes a screeching noise on his shoulder. Be seeing you. Okay, bye. I'm voting for me. I want you to vote for me too. She's also Ascalist. This is all green party. A group of Asgul youth activists are handing out newspapers and chanting slogans. They are showing their values in the streets. One of them adjusts her glasses. Cleric. She looks around and adjusts her glasses. So you're the cleric everyone's mentioned. We have met. I saved you. Okay. You don't look so tough to me. I'm just gonna shrug. The Asgul youth member considers your statement. What statement? Then she ignores you and continues her service. Okay, right. Guys, I am possibly voting for your party. You don't have to be so mean. Gosh. Hi. The seagull stares at you. It does not move when you approach, though it does observe you. And we have spoken to this seagull before, so we say, "Hello, Faye." Bird squawks at you. Before you can even cast Speak with Animals, it begins to take off, making some horrid noises as it does. Could have been worse. Could have pecked your eyes out. True, true. The youth do not respect the cleric. My gosh. All matching? You do this every day? How do you... I feel like it would be a real pain to... What's this bike doing? Cleric, pick it up. Fix it. Must be a clerical issue. Dang, are they Christmas Carol singers? I am assuming that these are the boys, because I remember meeting a group and they referred to them as Simi and the boys. So I'm assuming that these are all the boys. I think that one is Simi, maybe? By the way, guys, this is my bike. You see your bike, now alone on the bridge. Snell watches how you stare at the bike. True love right here. It's wonderful to see. Okay, first I'm gonna ask, why is it alone? What happened to all the other bikes? They probably cleared them to make room for all the people here. Good thing they didn't touch yours. I'm going to unchain my bike lock because I lost the key. ET must have crashed. You cast knock on the lock of the bike. Oh, so you didn't have your key. I like this answer better. This is how I always unlock my bike. Alright, convenient, I suppose. So now you can ride on back home? You want to ride with me? I have a feeling that would be a bit of a death wish. Maybe some other day, but thanks for the offer. I'll come back for you. Can I go inside the store? No. No election stuff, brute sleeping. It's funny. Alright, I think we've cleared this section up here. Let's see. Come on, Snow. Where you going? Come here. There he is. Wait a minute, the cleric is a thief. No, that was my bike. I was actually chaining it up there when the assassin pushed me into the river and killed me. I died. Kaido, aloha. I'm gonna head out. Have a great rest of your stream, Sheepie. Thank you so much, Ice, for being here. I hope you sleep well. Can't just reference SpongeBob and leave like that. Did I reference SpongeBob? Hold on. I'm trying to remember. What did I say? Let's see. This guy wants to kill me. Let's talk to him. Human. I don't think he likes me. No, he doesn't like anyone. Raz glares at you from beneath that hood, then he pulls down his pipe with a scowl. But puts down his pipe with a scowl. I'm looking forward to the day all your human filth are wiped out for good. I can promise you, it's not far away. Why are you so mean? I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. Doesn't mean you should. I get this reference? Dang it, I want to know the reference. Nobody likes humans. You should all just die. We're still here, though. For now. Raz looks away and grumbles to himself. I think he's upset, Snow. Yeah, us goblins are so sensitive, you know. Fuck you. Fuck you. Discourse. What does a SpongeBob mean? What's a SpongeBob mean? We like SpongeBob here? We're talking about SpongeBob, but I don't know why. Snell truly is one about the rest. Yeah, I love Snell. He's my boy. What's your name? Sheepie. Huh? I'm so... Ezekiel? In the Discord? What's going on? Hold on a second. Name's chat. I'm a head out. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I've caught up. Discourse. Inane. I should leave him be. But really, he does want to kill us. See, look, he wants to kill you. I'm not making that up. He genuinely wants to kill us. How many cents? Exactly 3. Have you Ezekiel? Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, what's your name? Yes! Oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about now. It's like the 2 guys shouting across like a river or something. Earth LARPer. That's me. I want to talk to my griffin again, but I cannot. Is that Simi from Simi and the Boys? It's a very happy dwarf. I'd love to get a griffin one day. I mean, there's one right there. Also, I don't think you can, like, get one as a pet. I'm pretty sure it's, like, sentient and has free will. This is Halon Bondaval, who is a... Oh, hi, Didier. He is an old lich that we will be calling Bone Daddy. So, hi, Bone Daddy. Oh. I did not know that this was a thing. Well, hold on. This takes gut. Yeah, it does. This walkway does not follow the Safety Council standards of 22. Okay. I did not know I could go this way. You spot a familiar skull perched on the crumbling edge of the ancient snail tower, overlooking the river. He's completely still, like an ornament of a particularly morose garden decorator. Bondaval? Cleric! The skull spins to face you, gems twinkling. Nightmare Before Christmas Jack is Bone Daddy. Well, technically, he was named Bone Daddy by our dear Mr. Snuffles, so you'll have to ask Mr. Snuffles if it was for Nightmare Before Christmas, or if it's just because Bone Daddy. Come, sit with me. He gestures with nothing. I should also mention, he thinks he still has a body. He does not know that he is dead. He does not know that he's a floating skull. So, I was drunk. So I'm going to assume it was just for 25 streams straight. Did he? Hey! Well done. That's pretty much the entire time that I've been streaming Esoteric Ebb. Just about. He gestures with nothing. He seems to think he gestured. Hi, Dork. How are you? I know usually you're working at this hour. Um, you can either sit down next to the skull or don't sit down next to the demi-lich. Just a reminder for you, demi-lich, demi-lich. There are no accidents. That was an unintentional Jack Skellington reference, of course. I will sit down next to him. Sometimes a man needs to stretch his legs, get some fresh air in his lungs. He has neither legs nor lungs. This spot is great, isn't it? The river, the sky. It's nice, yeah. But I've been thinking, Cleric. I'm off today. How's Esoteric Ebb going? It is going great. I think we might finish today if I stream late. So I'm gonna go over on my streaming time tonight, and maybe we'll finish it today. But if I feel like it's getting too late and there's still a lot to do, then I might pick it up more on Thursday. We will see. Thanks, Wisdom. I missed that. I've been thinking, Cleric. The skull rattles slightly. I need a new Doom. Wait, Doom? Like the game? Well, a new Doom? What's wrong with your old one? Long stream, let's go. My current alcove is fine, but fine is not spectacular. A Necrolord deserves better. I feel like you might catch some attention if you leave the crypt. Is that really what you... The North Wall! Have you seen the view from up there? Magnificent! I could set up a whole laboratory, balcony overlooking the city, maybe a reading nook by the window. The altitude alone would be worth it. The feng shui alone would lead to much more attuned ley line access. I cast Doom. Alright, this game has some funny definitions for things that are actual concepts in the world, so please, Esoteric Ebb, teach me, what is feng shui? Geomancy, a type of esoteric mysticism from Divinitorum. You never got into it. I've said it a few times. My favorite definition in this game was when someone called someone an edgelord, and it was like a definition. And I clicked on it, and it was like, oh, there was this one really cool knight, and his nickname was Edgelord. Oh my gosh. I love this game so much. Demi-Lich should team up with Demi-Lovato. Demi-Lich Lovato. I live on Northwall. It's nice. You do? Good. Then I'll have a new neighbor to you'll have a new neighbor soon. I don't want you as a neighbor. You know what? The game is gonna end soon. What are the consequences? Sure, I'd love to have you as a neighbor. Haha, I'm sure I'll make you regret saying that. What the fuck, man? Come on. Are you really a lich? You seem more like a... Oh, wait. Time. Okay, good luck with that. Luck? Ha! Luck is for mortals who don't plan ahead. The skull turns back towards the river. Viskin thinks I'm being ridiculous, of course. What does he know about interior design? Shrug. Anyway, good talk, clerk. Always a pleasure. The undead gentleman is politely asking you to leave his company. If you need me, I'll be here. You will not. Everything you have learned from this mad demi-lich has already been extracted. Is it really okay for an undead creature like this to just hang out in the sun? A zombie or a ghoul might be affected in serious ways, but a demi-lich is no vampire. They have no hypersensitivity to sun and or regular light. Clearly, old Bondival here doesn't even have any regular sensitivity. dude's a loser, couldn't even fuel his phylactery. See you around, Bondeval. Oh, no, don't slip. Okay, I'm just gonna... Whew. Here's the thing. They said I have until what time to vote? I don't remember. Snell, do you remind me? I haven't seen this many people on Pillar Road since Westbridge collapsed a few years back. It's going good though. I'm surprised. It's all because the peace was upheld, Snell. Sure. I was thinking more about the type of chaos brought on by normal people gathering in large masses. I expected a few brawls at least, some drunkard falling into the river, something. I fell in the river? Why would he say this? I fell in the river. I'm sure the other districts are catching fire as we speak. He laughs. Exactly. They must have siphoned off all the bad luck. I should buy a lottery ticket on my way home later. Your goblin companion lets out a heavy sigh. Let's get going. And remember to go vote when you're done. I need to drop in mine as well. I don't remember what time I have to vote by. Also, I wanted to go in Viskin's lair, because he has a treasure chest in there, but it seems I cannot. Viskin, you sly devil, you. Alright, let's talk. Hello, cleric. Hey, are you voting? I have already done so, yes. I am an early bird. Same. Yes, I may have noticed that. He then squints his eyes in the sun. I will schedule a meeting with you, cleric, about your trip to the beyond. Oh, that information will be highly valuable. Tell him. The knowledge and perspective he can provide will be worth it. Do I trust my intelligence? My intelligence wants me to be, like, very powerful lich. Do I trust you? Do I trust your assessment? Fine. Dare to be stupid. I trust Viskin. Kay, you've always liked Viskin. I remember when you first showed up, you're like, oh, Viskin. It actually changed my opinion. At first I was like, oh, this guy's evil, I think. But then when you heard that you liked him, I was like, okay, maybe there's something here. I met Earth. Huh. He observes you. Repeat that. Earth, in the beyond, I met my god. He stares at you, blankly. He then looks to Snell. The goblin shrugs. Come by the Lich House tomorrow. I must know more. I must also thank you for completing this quest of yours. How do you know I completed the quest? You escaped from the beyond alive, cleric. That implies one simple thing. You dealt with whoever was on the other side. He slowly raises his hand before him, forming it into a thumbs up. No way. Well done, cleric. You have been an exemplary government employee. Wow. I will see you soon. Yeah, see you. Okay, now I have to ask. Kay, Didier, I know that you two have played this game. Is there another day? I don't want to know too much, but I just want to know if I should stream extra today, or if there is a whole nother day in this playthrough, then I can continue that on Thursday. No, this is it. Okay. So it's just sort of like a fictional sort of afterward sort of a thing. My god, I own that god. It's my god. There are multiple gods, and people do tend to choose one. I don't really know why. Wow. Like wrapping it up, epilogue. Okay. I did not speak much to you because you seemed rather aggressive, Boast. Kobold stands in the corner, watching over the area with eyes of a hawk. Cleric, go. I do not want to talk, not to you. That's rude. Why are you so rude? You are rude. Have you ever looked in a mirror? Rude face on cleric. You can't see my face. I have a helm on. No. I know you're ugly under metal. Very ugly. You know, sticks and stones may break my bones. That is true, but it has nothing to do with this conversation. Stupid cleric. The kobold growls at you. Cute. I'm going. My name's not you, it's the. First name V, last name cleric. That's just a sign, right? Yeah. I don't remember what time I have to vote by. I'm just gonna vote really quick. I'm gonna get out of the way, and hopefully I can continue talking to people. Because there's a lot of people I want to talk to. But what's the middle name though? The blank cleric. Oh, we're about to go into an ad break. Okay, I'm doing it again. So guys, sometimes it works, sometimes apparently it does not. But if you see my window minimize above the chat, you should be able to pop out that window by hovering your mouse over it. There should be a button. It should pop out the window. You'll be able to turn up the volume and keep watching through the ads. Sometimes it doesn't work, it seems. I don't know. Voting ends the game. Thank you for telling me that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then, how do I get to Pinja up there? Okay. There must be a way up. Because this way is blocked. And this is the only way I know. But she's over there. And I want to say hi. I didn't know that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Hi, Cucumber. Welcome in, everyone. Cucumber raid. Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. It is a big day for raids. I'm so very lucky. Hi, everyone. I'm Sheepie. I stream mystery and detective games blind. And it seemed that you're playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. How far are you now? I am so excited after seeing the remake, the announcement for the remake. I'm very curious to see what it will be like. Yes. Wait, yes, what? Oh my gosh. Me too. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't think that I adjust very well to change, and Ocarina of Time has a very special place in my heart, so I'm trying to be open-minded about the visual changes. Working on getting to the 3rd dungeon as a kid. 3rd dungeon. Okay, so first is the Great Deku Tree. Then it's the Gorons. So next is with the Zoras, I think. I really hope they make improvements in the game mechanics and not reskin some stuff. From my understanding, I think it's like a complete remake rather than a reskin. I think. I don't know what I'm talking about. Jabu Jabu's belly. Oh my gosh. Really excited about the remake. I saw a terrible meme today about the King of Zoras, and I wish that I had eye bleach. And it was something about how all of the water in Hyrule has passed through his... I hesitate to say, but it's like all the water passed through his balls because he's sitting there blocking the waterways with his butt. And I didn't want to consider that, but he's right. All of the water in Hyrule has passed through that point. Please tell me it's not real. It's awful. It is awful. It is. I think, I mean, if you look at the waterways, I think it's true. I'm not sure. But oh. Anyways, hi. Um, welcome in. We are currently at the end of Esoteric Ebb. What we are currently doing is it is election day in the city, and we are trying to convince everyone that we possibly can to go vote for us. And then we will cast our vote, which will wrap up the game. This is why we never see Link drink water in the game, only milk. Awful is a point of view, Anakin. I followed you. I hope to catch the next stream. I've been playing it since I was a kid. Aw, you stole a speedrun record for it. I didn't know that guy. That's impressive. But yeah, Cucumber has very nice streams. I highly recommend. It's always a very nice time. It's usually, I don't know, it's usually Zelda. Which is like really nice for me. I've been missing Zelda, so it's been really refreshing to sort of like see something I'm so familiar with. I don't know how much left there is for me to talk to. I can see that there is the girl over there, but I want to talk to Duck. This is Duck. He is off duty, and it's everlasting. That's because he's dead, technically, and he's been revived or reanimated. He can break you like a twig, yet he will not. He is bound by an order. Why does it not affect you? Interesting. It's the only reason why you want to switch too. I have a few reasons to get a switch too, I'll be honest. Pacopia looks really fun. Pacopia looks so much fun. My next stream will be Friday. Yeah, I've been on a Zelda kick. Please stay on that Zelda kick for as long as you like. It's such a joy to watch. Pokemon game. DK Bonanza is wonderful. I have heard good reviews online, but I don't know anyone who's actually played it. That's the first time I've actually heard anything. I did Ocarina of Time randomizer. Ooh. I wasn't happy about Wordle. I haven't done the Wordle yet. I'll have to do that after the stream before it's too late. Okay, so let's see what Duck has to tell us. Soldier. The dark knight greets you with one word, his voice emanating ominously and quite esoterically from his armor. He does not say anything. You cannot get him to speak, but you know all too well there is something here you are missing. Oh wow, that's actually impossible. You would need to roll a 21, which we cannot do. So let's see what happens when we fail. No. You do not want to know, nor is it good for you to do so. You can feel his aura. Step away. Right. Leave me, soldier. The time will soon come. His voice turns to a whisper, a wind upon the wind. Interesting. The reckoning at last. I can't seem to figure you out. He does not say anything. You cannot get him to speak, but you know all too well. There's something here you are missing. Then go. Yeah, it's for the best. You do realize this guy can destroy you with a single punch, right? Time will soon come. Wind upon the wind. Reckoning at last. Okay. Alright, Duck. Whatever you say. That's no Duck, that's a charlatan. And here we have Kraid. Kraid, the Rage of Asken, who I know very little about. I know that he is a crocolisk folk, a mad flesh-eating beast of yore from the swamps of Heishi. Why hasn't he eaten you yet? You don't know. He is a masterful chef. His passion is cooking, fried, stewed, pickled, boiled. Kraid knows all, and his palate is expansive, you included. And one time I forgot his name, and so I named him Chris. So hi, Chris. You approach the crocodile man, a deep growl coming straight from his stomach. The sound causes you to shiver. You know he is hungry. Kraid does not often visit the city during the day. Not so many good targets. A few, he says and nods. A few. Kraid hungers. You're not going to attack anyone, are you? Kraid considers it. The monster shrugs. For now, the hunt has sadly ceased. This election is not Kraid's time to shine. So just hanging about? Viskin asked. In case of trouble, he asked Kraid to, yes, hang about. Kraid hopes there is trouble. His mouth drools. Good day, Kraid. What do you have to say about this, Viskin? Good luck voting, cleric. And do not vote for the Arcanists. The party of magic is a jest by that fool Prax. Oh, I'm just gonna not. What the heck? That man's gonna get Killer Croc under control right now. Little rats, the 5 rats. You approach the 5 happy rats in a circle. A joyful squeaking fills your ears. How cute. It is almost like they're holding a little debate. Well, the spell activates and your ears are suddenly filled with the most horrific sludge. Political bickering. Are you a fool? Squeaks the red rat, his tiny whiskers quivering with righteous fury. The blessed teaching of Earth demand human supremacy. These streets belong to the children of Norvik, not some mongrel coalition of, oh, spare us the dead god propaganda, interrupts the yellow rat, rubbing her paws together. What this city needs is economic freedom. Join the Free Cities trade network and watch prosperity flow like grain through broken silo. Democracy, commerce, liberty. Hell yeah, good rat. I need to hear the rat debate. Liberty? The green rat practically foams at his whiskers. Liberty to exploit the working rodent. Your free trade is simply slavery with extra steps. The Workers' Party demands fair wages for every creature rodent, even the oppressed sewer newts. I'm impressed by the red rat's commitment to human supremacy considering he's a rat. Yeah, these rats they're interesting. I understand that they're supposed to represent different... It looks like they're supposed to represent different political parties or ideals. Like the yellow rat was with my dexterity. The green rat is with my wisdom. But the green rat wanted to fight me. And my wisdom is like the least offensive, if I could say that. My wisdom wants everyone to feel loved and welcomed and cared for. So why did the green rat want to fight me? Why does the green one speak like a Vorgeni Highlander? Radical, but well thought. The white rat wrings his tiny paws desperately. Please, please, can we all just get along? I mean, we're all rats here. Surely there's some common ground. Don't be, I'm not gonna say that. The red rat hisses back. The black rat then lets out a voice like grinding millstones. Let us find no common ground in the ashes of your pathetic ideologies. When the great burning comes, all your politics will matter not. The agricultural collective understood this as they feasted upon the grain before they sold their souls to the green fools workers' parade. Oh, sorry, paradise. Rats are wise to defend themselves from the radical. Oh my gosh, I love that. I might have to do some art about that later. I think I might have to. The agricultural party were crypto-fascists, snaps the green rat. We absorbed their few decent policies and discarded their reactionary crypto-fascists. Red Rat's eyes bulge. We're the ones preserving traditional values while you preach the dissolution of species hierarchy. Earth's divine plan. No, Jacob, I was talking about the agricultural collective. Jacob? Oh, the Red Rat says, I just assumed. Hey, can I ask something? No, they all yell in unison, except the White Rat who holds up a paw. I want to suggest a bit of a break. The White Rat practically weeps. Maybe if we all just took a moment and thought about how our words can hurt other people, maybe we can learn to love one another and be truly happy. They all look at each other for a bit as silence sweeps over their debate circle. The White Rat continues. A compromise? Compromise is weakness, Red Rat shrieks. Compromise is exploitation, Green Rat shrieks even louder. Compromise is bad business, Yellow Rat shrieks the loudest of them all. You just had to not say the C word. You mean compromise? You know what? I'll let you guys choose. Let's do a poll. New poll. So, yes or stop. It's gonna be a short poll. Let's see what you guys think. Is it rat time? Do we keep listening? Yes or stop? Sheepie, thank you for the great stream. Oh, thank you so much. I'm on the verge of passing. Don't do that. Go get some sleep. Sleep well, Snuffle. Or Snuffle. Oh my gosh. Sleep well, Cookie. I'm way too committed to these rats. I never learned to speak with animals, so I vote yes. Okay. Wow, so far it seems like it is unanimous. Most people want to listen to political debate. That's surprising. Oh, let's be honest. Would you guys want to listen if it wasn't rats? Let's be honest. Everyone votes yes. Okay. All right. We are listening to the rats. Is business all you think about? At least I'm honest about profit motives. Supply and demand, natural selection of ideas. Natural selection. How quaint. I once believed in the sanctity of grain stores and harvest cycles. Now I see the truth. All grows rotten in the end. Even your precious democracy. Frankie will crumble to dust. Even your precious democracy, Frankie, will crumble to dust. So one of them is Jacob. One is Frankie. Interesting. Oh. But if we could just find a middle path, a compromise that respects everyone's... The collapse is inevitable, the Black Rat whispers ominously. Politics, let's go. I'd be less interested. Yeah, it's 'cause it's rats. The 5 rats glare at each other with the intensity of creatures who've been having this exact argument for approximately 17 consecutive hours. The green rat adjusts his tiny worker's cap, which is actually a bottle cork. Look, the material conditions of sewer hierarchies clearly demonstrate... Oh, stuff your material conditions up your burrow. The yellow rat waves a dismissive paw. The invisible paw of the market will sort everything out. Competition breeds excellence. Competition breeds rivers of blood. Black rat intones darkly. I have seen the fields burn, the granaries empty, the hope drained from farmers' eyes like blood from a punctured grain sack. Okay, seriously? Green Rat says, you need help, Marky. I don't think you ever got over that incident. Oh, Marky. Yes, perhaps that is true, but therapy did not work, so I will never see the light again. Oh, man. White Rat tries desperately to change the subject. Has anyone considered the weather lately? Lovely weather for unity. The weather is a manifestation of Earth's displeasure with foreign influence. Red Rat practically vibrates with theological fervor. These unseasonable rains are clearly punishment for abandoning traditional rat values. Let the black rat speak. Get Marky up there. Actually, the yellow rat smirks. I've cornered the market on umbrella futures. Rain is fantastic for business, while the working rats get soaked. The green rat pounds his tiny fist, having forgotten his talk with poor Marky. Typical capitalist exploitation of natural disasters. Let them all drown, the black rat murmurs with satisfaction. The rain falls equally on the just and unjust, mostly on the unjust if we're fortunate. Oh my gosh. The cacophony reaches a crescendo as all 5 rats begin squeaking simultaneously, their tiny voices creating a symphony of democratic dysfunction that would make any Radian parliament proud. Eventually, the time on the spell runs out. Their squeaking turns back into actual squeaking. Finally, some peace and quiet. You really sympathize with the white rat. I should go. That's so funny. So funny to imagine a rat uttering dark foretellings to itself. Alright, so I saw a little lady over here. She hates me. I'm also, she hates you. I don't make this stuff up. She hates me. Hi, cleric. The hooded woman stands in a corner of the city, her faded eyes following your movements closely. I am here on but a quick task, to deliver a message to you. Oh, it's you again. Hello. Hello. She sneers, placing her hands behind her back. Then her eyes grow light. Her voice goes deep. Any life in her face fades to a neutral, calm, emotionless existence. Then she speaks, almost sings, unnatural words. Black Rat has stolen my heart. Good old Marky. Rag and Hemlin, our speaking was a momentous meeting. Despite my previous experience, it appears humans do not all carry forms of crudeness. We hoped to find exceptional people within the Freestar community, and you fit that description aptly. We will be in touch if you ever wish to serve a greater cause in the West. Celestials. Hugs and kisses. The light in her eyes fades and she scowls at you. Hugs and kisses? The ambassador enjoys that phrase. He does not mean it in a needlessly. There's some really noisy motorcycles outside. Hold on. Get out of here. Go on. Get. Sorry, that was really loud. Oh my gosh. Cactus, hi. Wait, do you prefer chiseled or cactus or chiseled cactus? Just let me know what you prefer. We are currently at the ending of this game. We're walking around trying to convince everyone to vote for us in the, I guess, the polls. Whichever? Okay, sure. So here we have someone from a different political party who is conveying a message for their group's leader, in a way. I have no interest in any of these people. I want people to vote for me. So he said hugs and kisses. The ambassador enjoys that phrase. He does not mean it in a needlessly friendly manner. I'll tell him hugs and kisses right back at him. She bows her head. The ambassador will know you received that message. Chisel Cactus, DC? Cactus is a comic book company. Oh, I'm not familiar. That's kind of cool. But on a personal note, I suggest staying away from the service cleric. You do not deserve to see the light of the choir. Alright, well. After making her rude comment, the Western woman walks away in decisive steps. Right. Cool. Alright, I want to see if I can talk to... I want to talk to you. Okay, this is the cat. I forgot his name. We have previously spoken to him by casting the spell Speak with Animals, and he is so bougie. I love him endlessly. But it seems like he does not want to talk right now. But perhaps the Sphinx does. This has been my online name for 19 and a half years now. Dang. Oh, they flipped the tables. They cleared some space. Hi, Olzis. Big party outside. You sad about being stuck inside? Oh, not at all. She purrs out, lifting her wine barrel. She takes a swig of wine. I have a good feeling about this one. This ongoing change, it feels different. Might just be my superstition, or perhaps all these people I share my lair with these days. But I like this era. It is interesting. I'm not a furry, but I have tried to ask her out on a date. And my companion Snell yelled at me. He's like, do you want to get trapped in a never-ending maze? Because that's how you get mazed. It was really funny. You can. It's very hard, but it's, I assume, possible. There's like a spell, or not a spell check. There's a like a dice roll, like in D&D. You'd have to roll like a 20, and I didn't, so I don't really know what happens. But I presume that if you succeed, I mean, I didn't even know romancing was an option in this game. It's kind of not, it kind of is. So for example, I have a date with one woman. I've asked many, and they all say like, okay, we'll go on a date after the election, and the game ends with the election. So it's kind of like a, you did it, but not really. What if your name changed to Oedipus, then she'd date you? Oh my gosh. The Sphinx puts down her barrel. Or maybe it's the wine talking, she says with a mysterious smile. I agree. It's a good feeling era. You've only lived for 30-something years, human. Wait until you've lived through 3 eras, then you can comment. I'm 27, actually. I haven't even lived 30-something. I'm 27. Oh, interesting. She sips on the wine. As old as the era, huh? Oh, that's a good point. So, the era started 27 years ago when our god, Earth, died. If we are as old as that, I wonder if they're hinting that there's something interesting happening between Earth's death and our birth. Ooh. Could be interesting. How prophetic. I just shrug. I don't know. Anyway, how did your little planeswalk go? Oh, it went great. Good to hear. I figured that emerald would work wonders. Can't take the fade era seriously after that haircut joke. Everyone's been walking around for 27 years with the fade haircut. I mean, that's pretty close to being true. Been a while since I hinted at a key like that. Anyhow, how did it go? Oh, I met Earth. You did? How is the old badger? Oh, he's good. You know, dead, but good. Good to hear. Sad, but good. I'm just happy you survived. Going out beyond isn't exactly the safest hobby. She finishes her barrel of wine and lets out a sigh. What a lovely day. I think I'll have another. I'm in a very good mood today. She is so drunk, she is doing the opposite of speaking in riddles. You're not voting? I'm fine, truly. You're not lonely? Oh, my sweet Claire. This place will be packed tonight. I'm just enjoying the silence while it lasts. Right, see you around, Oldest. Yeah, her lair that she is guarding turns into the pub, which is such a cool concept in my opinion. I love this game. It's so creative. But I think we are nearing the end before we vote. I think we have the landlord up here to talk to. Hello, landlord. Do you want to vote for me? I'd like you to vote for me. The merman landlord is fishing in the river, as per usual. He is also very sensitive about being called a landlord, even though he is a merman. So, when I first talked to him, I had to bite my tongue physically to not make the joke, and I had to bite so hard that blood started dripping out of my mouth and like to the floor around me. It was quite dramatic. He acknowledges your presence with a grunt. You grunt back. He grunts again. Remember that rock you caught? Yeah. Just after you left, I got an actual catch. Hospital. Papita. A big one. He holds out his thick arms to show you. 7 foot, thick. Got one hell of a dinner that night. Good job. I'm assuming your dragging up of that rock must have called it forth. Something in my gut tells me that, so thank you for that. I don't know if I believe that, but sure. He grunts neutrally. Grunt and leave. Alright, well, I think that might be just about everyone. Can I interact with this? No. Guys, I think it's time to vote. Oh my god, the voting line has gone down. Should we wait in line like a good boy? Just sort of wait our turn? It wouldn't work this way. Time doesn't pass until we talk to someone. I really want to talk to Kinja Athena up there, but the way is blocked. Is it still blocked? Yeah, it's still blocked. Alright, well, guys, I think it's time. Time for us. Yeah, here's our oily guys over here. Greased up gobros. Weird little dudes. I think it's time to vote. Anyone to interact with in here? Oh, I saw that. I see you. Come here, you. This is a tiny primal spirit. Who says, show me, not Eric. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, they're taking a nap inside of the polling place? He is first in line. I want thaumaturgy active, just in case. A few people remain in the queue. Though most are finished, done with this charade. It's getting late. Your companion looks around the chamber, the faint yellow light filling every corner. Might be time to cast your vote, eh? He is going to miss this. A challenge for any mortal, but not for you. The goblin gives you a tired smile. I think that's everything. I've talked to enough people. Let's wait in line. Well, that's it then. Bit of a wait, and then it's done. Oh, some of these answers are really cute. I like all of these. How do I choose? Oh man. This vote is just the beginning, you know? Yeah, that's the scary part. Snell grabs one of the fence poles nearby, leaning his body weight upon it. How you holding up, by the way? We've been moving constantly every waking hour for a long time now. Just stand still like this. Jesus, I feel like I'm getting feeble-minded. I'm a man. Men don't compress, they only expand. I'm still in a bit of shock, I think. Snell rubs his bloodshot eyes. Could always go talk to the press. The press? Yeah, like, get this all down on print. That could be a wonderful opportunity to share some Ascalist love. I got a friend at the Post who'd love to write about all this. Lumiere Kolochov. She's this crazy lizard woman. I think you'd like her. Hey, you've read her work. You have indeed. She is a hack fraud. Not sure how much you're able to say without getting in trouble with your bosses, of course. Could be fun, maybe. Something to think about. But that's for tomorrow, or next week, or next month. Who knows how the city will look by then. How hollow it will all feel afterwards. But more importantly, will Snell be okay? Will his people make it through this change? Will you be alright? I'll be fine. A nonchalant shrug. With a hint of uncertainty. I've helped build one hell of an institution here. It'll make it through, no matter who's running the show. The HWPT will survive. I'm sure of that. Whatever you do, do not equate them to cockroaches. That's a throwback to earlier on. Someone said that they were impressed by how the goblins survived, and they compared them to cockroaches. So, I think you're right. You've got some spunk in you. Sure. We've got spunk. The goblin grins. Now you, on the other hand. Oh, what about me? Well, what's your plan? You will serve, bend over, pray for mercy. You will be the most powerful spellcaster on the coast. In time, of course. You will help make the city a utopia for all. Snell gives you a moment to think. He is actually interested. I'll be the best cleric I can. He shoots you a wicked grin. I'm sure you already are. Thanks again for telling Darrow to shove it. That was great to see. I did? When? Yeah, I did. The first time I met Darrow, I told him heck off, goodbye, I'm never speaking to you again. And I didn't until today. You know, when he told you to dismiss me. That was cool. Really, didn't expect it. As you keep talking, the chamber appears to grow ever thinner in folk. You only have a few more minutes left before it's time. Now, before you head up, ask him. Ask him what he's voting for. That'll help you figure him out for real. You know, I gotta ask about your political opinions. The goblin sighs. Clear your throat. Yeah. Hit me. What are you voting in the election, citizen? That's private. He wants to have a piece of it to himself. You have to tell me it's the law. Not even a hint? Nope. But he lets out a hearty scoff. I'll tell you this much though, it won't be for the free starters. Good choice. I'm not sure how healthy an anti-stance really is, but I'm sure they'll win in the end anyhow. They always seem to do just that. And you're voting for yourself, I assume? You know, I am still I feel pressure. I don't want the free starters to win. They're corrupt. So I would vote for Asglist because they have the best chance of doing something good and also winning. I could do something good if they vote for me, but will people vote for me? Am I well liked enough? Did I do enough? I'm not sure. Probably? Cool. I read your many comments correctly then. He brings out a yellow notepad. I'm not the type to write stuff down, I swear. But at some point I realized I should note down how often you make all these political comments. It got pretty ridiculous at some point. Then he flips through it. Here. Snell shows you a page full of scribbled lines. It's like 30 times, Cleric. I'm not saying you shouldn't be politically engaged, but you're clearly a bit too fixated. Only 30? I gotta pump those numbers up. I suppose so. The goblin shakes his head, placing the yellow notepad back into his jacket. As he looks away, silence takes over between the two of you. There is something. Something is left unspoken. It is weighing on Snell's mind. He takes a deep breath. Just a bit longer, then it's all done. He does not want to address it unless you do it first. Alright, chat. Do you guys want to roll for this one? Or are we just doing it? It's in the back of his mind. He never got to the bottom of that well. So, it is very easy for us to understand Snell because we got him out of the living library. We had a chat about relationships. We fixed his lamp. We took a breather. Stood up for him against Darrow, and he saved you from the gelatinous cube. It is effortless to understand him. So, if you guys would like to roll for it, there is a cooldown after each person does roll. So please, have some patience after the one person rolls. Oh, am I frozen? Oh, I was frozen a moment. Oops. But you will need to roll a 2. And Callie almost gets the perfect 20. That is impressive. And then once it notifies us that the cooldown is over, there we go. The next person can roll. Cinnamon? You still get it. Anything but a 2, because even if we get, well actually, we have a feat where if we get a 1, we get to re-roll. And 2 would be enough to do it, so I think everyone can succeed here. Tyrant, you've got it. I think the only thing that'll count as a failure is if someone gets a 1. If someone gets a 1, we're calling it a failure. You guys don't have my feats. You picked something else or something. I don't know. 8. My gosh. We all understand him so well. Our best friend. And that's really interesting too, because when we're making our character, you get to choose a background. And the background that I chose was called One Friend. And it was saying that all your life, all you've wanted was that one thing, just one friend, one person to be your friend. So this is very nice for the background that we chose. And with that, I think everyone who has wanted to roll has rolled. So I will take my turn to understand Snell. Snell is a good person. You can trust him, and you understand him. Well, what's he thinking about then? He is thinking of Earth. Earth is our god, who also was committing genocide on his people. So there's like a conflict there. And when Snell did die, Earth was the one to revive him. And so Snell has some conflicting feelings about Earth too. There is a lot unspoken about your encounter in the void. Let him ask it. You are thinking about something. I am? Yes, I can tell. Let's talk about Earth. Earth is Earth, but that's just a theory, a terrible theory. I have a theory that I have a feeling that we are maybe part of Earth. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I am overcomplicating things. Maybe people are just simply who they are and there's no greater connection. The goblin slowly closes his eyes, relaxing his posture. He is carrying it no longer. Yeah, I have to ask. I just had a brisk conversation with the man who personally slaughtered my entire race. Pixel, hi! Good morning! How are you today? We are just having a beautiful heart-to-heart with our best friend Snell, and we're currently very close to finishing the game Esoteric Ebb. But yes, I just had a brisk conversation with the man who personally slaughtered my entire race. Let me ask, what the fuck am I supposed to feel about that? Rage and confusion. Since you put it so concisely, Snell lets his face fall into two palms. His brow furrows into scrunched mess as he adjusts his jacket. I don't know, part of me hates that he got to know me, part of me hates that he got to me at all. He just seems like a regretful old man. Exactly. Something about that look in his eyes, I wouldn't expect that look in the eyes of someone with that kind of power, who had that kind of power. That he knew from the start that it was all just a gamble. I don't know how to even process that, and that's how all those gods went about it? Following divine visions of whichever die roll had the greatest chance of success? I did the same. That's why I'm starting to wonder, do I have a part of Earth in me too? It's insane. I'm just gonna let him vent. Sometimes when your friend comes to you and they have something on their chest, just let them say it. Snell places a claw up against his temple. It's just, this old man stands there defending every choice he's made as if he were infallible, while also showing so much regret. Like, he knows how much he's fucked up along the way. But he'd still do it again. Am I supposed to feel bad for him? Or should I be some all-forgiving monk just because he did his best? On top of that, he has the gall to tell me what I should do, like his words aren't anything other than the ramblings of a dead god? Snell's venting pretty sus. He does not do this very often. He does not let people in, so I'm happy for him. Oh, poor Snell. Fuck, I don't know. He looks around at the beautifully carved dwarven tiles. How do you feel about it? Follow what your heart is whispering. I like these two. This one is to like better cope with the past. Speaking of two. This is like to cope with the past, and this is to like prep for the future. How do I feel about it? I'm I'm doing okay, though my eyes won't focus this morning. Oh dear. Well, hopefully that gets a little bit easier as you wake up and have some coffee and start your morning a bit more. um, I think I'm gonna prep him for the future. No, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna help him cope with the past. He was just a man endowed by divine spark. Oh, endowed. A man endowed by divine spark. Treat him like any other human, and you will see the truth. The goblin looks up. 15. Nice. The goblin looks up. All right, I can do that. Goblin's eyes are full of contemplation. He will think about this conversation as much as he will about the one with your god. His tiny mind catches up quicker than you anticipated. Oh, hi Slick, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. In time, he will understand it. He might seek more knowledge from you then. I did it! Intensely voting dwarf. The dwarf at the front of the queue yells, his voice echoing out into the now almost empty temple chamber. I finally voted. I actually did it. Ha! He steps back from the ballot box, wiping sweat from his brow. The dwarf turns to look out over the chamber, tears streaming from his bloodshot eyes. I didn't think it would be so difficult. At least you've got one guy who cares about politics as much as you. With this gentleman done, you see nothing now. Nothing standing between you and your voice. Not bad for your first roll. I completely forgot we were voting right now. Yeah, this is just vibe time with Snell. What do you mean we're voting? Such a waste of time. It is time. All right, chat. Here we are at the end, but I can still interact with Snell. What do you have to say? Don't worry, cleric. You've got this. It's time. You approach the ballot box. It's slit, a canyon of possibilities. Time to cast this damn vote. Voting for what? We are voting for the next political party to rule over Norvik in a way. We've uncovered a giant plot of corruption, and so I have a heavy weight on my shoulders to make sure that the Free Striders do not win. And I have a bad feeling that they might, because they have rigged a whole lot. They have even gone so far as to basically kill a few guys. So, yep. Time to cast this damn vote. The guy next to you drops in his own voting card. As he too leaves the chamber, only you and Snell remain. Speaking of which, here. From his breast pocket, the goblin shows you a freshly printed voting card. Without any of the boxes filled in. At the start of the game, I was rather indecisive, and my character had a voting card that had all of the boxes checked. Snagged one of these on the way in. You'll need it after that ballsy move downstairs. Oh, right, the living library. Yeah, sorry again about that. That was almost entirely on me. Don't worry about it. Shit happens. A lot of shit happens in dungeons. Yeah. You see the Norvikian stamp in the corner. The perch. It is official. The printing is a bit different from the card you received in the mail last week. Seems like the goblins must have ordered a new batch. You always think of everything, don't you? Oh yeah. I've got an eye for detail. He holds up another card, looking just as fresh. I just snagged an extra when I took one for myself. Unceremoniously, Snell then drops his own voting card into the box. Huh? Done. He did it? Just like that? Stare at his calm demeanor and gasp. What do you want, a fucking ritual, song, and dance? It's in the box. That's what matters. He has known for a long time what to put in this box. I think I'm just nervous since this means realize what's happening. Yep. Snell steps aside. Your turn, cleric. The ballot box looms, its shadow ominous, emanating an uncertain future. Turning to leave, he instead looks back with a scrunched expression. Just gonna ask one more thing. The prayer. What? The prayer. The old man mentioned you would pray every night for one thing. It's been killing me, so I've got to ask. What was it? I've been praying for you, baby girl. Sorry. Yeah? The goblin gives you an almost desperate look. He needs to hear this. It is an idiotic thing. You will surely enjoy hearing it. It's, Snell crosses his arms. I would look out the window each night. I'd look at the moon and the dark sky. Then I would ask Earth to give me one thing. Yeah? He leans in. What was it? One. Only one is enough. I prayed for one friend. Goblin listens. One friend. That would be enough. That's... He gives you a shrug. That's not unreasonable. Just laugh. Your goblin companion laughs alongside you. He holds out a sharp claw. A show of friendship. A hand to shake. Be careful, but don't touch him too much. Shake it firmly. You give him a firm handshake. He grins. He is going to miss this. See you around, cleric. Your goblin companion then walks down the stairs, heading straight for the exit. Don't tell Skymoweek she'll yell. Gally, I'll yell at you. Go to sleep. What are you doing? Get some rest. You're not safe here. Well, you thought this was a safe space? As he goes, you hear him yell out, and don't vote for anything stupid. Watch him leave the Temple of Earth. And then you're alone. Turn back to the ballot box. You see it staring at you. Next to it, a simple pencil. You are now about to contribute as one in approximately 300,000. For comparison, the textbook on esoteric history you read for your towers initialization was 320,000 words long. Imagine yourself as one of those words. Then realize how vastly this little action matters in the grand scheme of Norvik. Yet one singular word in that tome can change its entire meaning. Vote. Vote for every person, each creature, all things in this world of yours. Vote. This does actually feel very heavy. Can't tell me what to do. I can too. Don't have Sheepie yell. I don't think I could have the soft voice yelling. I don't think so either, but I think the disappointed voice would kill me nonetheless. I can yell. Just. Oh, this is difficult, he says. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I really do actually feel a weight. I want to vote for myself because that's my duty as a wizard. That's what I've wanted from the start of this game. It's what I've told everyone to vote for me for. What if they did vote for me and then I don't vote for myself and I lose because did I let them down? Will the free starters win? Even my god, when I asked my god, what should I vote for? He said, vote for yourself. Do I vote for myself? But there's, what, 300,000? 300,000? I talked to like 30 people. That's not nearly enough. Reject cleric, become wizard. You think I should vote for myself, Kay? I'm really worried. I'm actually worried. I'm sure I made a good decision. Everything upon your shoulders. As you bring forth the voting card, the pencil in your hand, a world watching. I hope I'm making the right decision. The ballot box offers no support. Yet you must do it. Choose now, one final time. Is this the voting? I have a mimic as my familiar, and he is disguised as my scarf around my neck, and I love him so much. He's so cute. Sounds important. Meek thinks Master will choose good. Want to help me choose? Oh. Is there mimic to vote for? Well, there should be, but no. Oh. Then Meek will skip. Your talking scarf morphs back into a not talking scarf. I wonder where Snell went. Oh, I miss him. Oh, and we're at an ad break now of all times? Man. I tried to delay it, but it wouldn't let me do it again. What a shame. The ballot box calls to you. You can delay it no longer. A mimic pet is crazy? Yeah, I love him though. He's perfect. What if I choose wrong? There is a reason goodness is aligned with intent rather than outcome. If you truly value the world, then there is no wrong choice. Only an attempt to fight for the right. No one's ever going to find out what you write on that card of yours. Not really. If someone asks later, you can just lie. So don't think too much into it. There's no correct vote, no wrong one either. Simply make do with this one singular voice of yours, an insignificant duty in a sea of mediocrity. Gods be damned, you cannot wait for this election to be over. Okay. I wonder what will happen to Norvik, though. Difficult to say. Chaos, order breaking down, complete collapse. Or more logically, nothing at all, since nothing ever really changes from banalities like democracy. Who knows? Maybe it will fall to ruin, like every other civilization which has inhabited this place previously. There will be good days ahead, for you and all folk of this wonderful city. Now vote already. Okay, I'm going to vote for. You grasp the thin card. I vote for Snell, your goblin companion, a true leader in the making, a truly, unambiguously wise choice. You hold the card in your hand, the ballot box below. A symbol for everything you are, everything you can be, once you put this voting card inside that box. You have already made your choice. It was a lot of options. I should have read more, but I didn't know I could vote for Snell. And I would absolutely, 100 times over, vote for Snell. I saw it and I felt so certain. No doubts. Now follow the string 50%. Oh my gosh. This is the percentage that Earth saw. Oh my. Drop the voting card. Wow. Special thanks to approximately 3,000 liters of tea. Wow, wow, wow. My gosh. Special thanks to the developers of Dungeons and Dragons, Secret of Monkey Island, Planetscape Torment, and Disco Elysium. Wow. What a great game. My gosh. Huge and heartfelt thank you to every single person who has bought and played, legally or otherwise, this silly game of mine. Oh. It's a lonesome journey for me, sometimes exhausting, sometimes joyful, but lonely. Oh. Well, not alone anymore. With that, we end today's session. It's been an honor to DM for you over the course of this adventure. Your cleric has been incredibly interesting to watch. That is a compliment. Somehow you managed to secure an actual date with the handsome orc Vera. I have a feeling you will, at the very least, make an unforgettable impression. Yep, I believe that to be true. Remember, she is just using you, and that's okay. When it comes to Meek, you've obviously got a familiar for life. Though you'd better keep an eye out. That old master of his is definitely still around. Maybe you'll even get to have a chat with him at some point. I'll know if he greets me by saying, ahoy hoy. Right, and you've also got a cranium ant in your pocket. Man, you're really picking up a lot of these friends, aren't you? Yeah, but there's only one that I need. Your mom's gonna freak. Then there are questions surrounding those lost mines Axel was looking for. That sounds like a higher tier dungeon to me. I'm guessing that might be a great focus for the next adventure. Who doesn't love a good treasure hunt? No matter what, the Golden Horde will keep a watchful, radiating eye on this city of yours. And that eye might end up fixated on you, yep, because of how you played it in that meeting. It will be exciting to see. Ultimately, though, I am most intrigued by your encounter with Earth. For Snell, it was a meeting with the horrors of the past. For the cleric, it must have made a lasting impression. One that will shape his future and the era to come. Speaking of which, with the election done, I feel like this campaign needs a time skip. A couple of months? Years? Norvik is heading into tumultuous times, but your cleric will surely rise above it all as God, Wizard, King. I can't wait to see what you do next. Christopher Beauregard. Wow. Hi, chat. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh. I missed 95% of the game, but it seemed really good. It is an incredible game, and I imagine that there's so much replayability because there's so much to do in a limited time and different builds so that you have different approaches. And typically, because this game was inspired by Disco Elysium, when you have different builds, you also get different dialogue. So I imagine there's so many endless ways that you could play this, and that's how Didier found me. He was looking for someone who's playing a different build from him, and I was playing the same build. Oh my gosh. Thanks to the people who got the game illegally. Honestly, it sounds like he's just really proud of this work. Good for him. Is Duck Detective on the list somewhere? It is on the list somewhere. I do have a bit of a plan going forward for, gosh, a little while now. So now that we have finished Esoteric Ebb, the next thing that I really want to be prepared for is there is a game releasing mid-August. So there's a little bit of time between now and then, and it's kind of hard to guess what will be an appropriate amount of time for a game that I'm playing blind. I don't know how long it's going to take to play these games. So I am going to be, until mid-August, playing Phoenix Wright. So I play games blind. Let's be completely honest about Phoenix Wright. I have played the first 3 episodes of the first game. So I'm not completely blind, but I'm mostly blind to the Phoenix Wright series. So what's in August? In August is an incredible game, or what I assume will be an incredible game, called Grave Seasons. It is a farming simulator where one of the villagers is a serial killer and you have to find out who it is. In every single save file, the serial killer is randomized. So you can't just know who it is and da-da-da. You have to actually investigate and save the town. So, let me see here. If you do a trick, is it a cheap trick or a sheep trick? Oh, that's clever. But yeah, oh, also, now that we are finishing Esoteric Ebb, starting this Thursday, when we are starting with Phoenix Wright, I will be streaming 3 hours earlier than normal, and that's forever going forward on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My Sunday time will stay the same, but Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be moving forward 3 hours. So that will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will be 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's all I have memorized. But I do have a massive list. I have maybe I think last time I counted, I think it was around 300 games that are on my list to stream blind for this, I guess, stream. Once we finish Grave Seasons on release, we'll then be playing Outer Wild. So I've got a big list. I hope that you all will stick with me in going through them all. Only 300, that's the problem, is the list is always growing too. My gosh. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Those are rookie numbers. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really do love Esoteric Ebb. If we do have time for it in the future, it's kind of hard because, like I mentioned, 300 games, but if there's a demand to see a different playthrough, I'm considering playing a full strength and charisma build. So really stupid cleric, just charge through and charm everyone. But you know, we'll see. The esoteric has ebbed, but it will flow once again. I might just play it off stream because of timing. You know, it's hard, but with that, I'm gonna rest my voice because I can feel myself losing my voice. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight, and I will see you 3 hours earlier than normal on Thursday for Phoenix Wright. Good night, everyone. I'll see you later.